A new plot goal usually emerges in the middle of the story in a feature film, since the first goal is usually accomplished and it kind of starts to drag if they just have one goal. A big twist in the middle of the story. This usually happens in the middle of Act 2, but we're seeing a lot more suspense and twist with stories these days, where you'll see twist in each scene. Sometimes they'll have maybe 5 different goals. They'll have to do a bunch of little things to get their main goal. So twist often switch the plot goal, which you'll see. So you may want to think of another plot goal if some of these twist ideas fit with some of your plot goals. So write down any ideas as I go through this list. And in the 20-hour version, we have hundreds of these twists. So they really give you there's a lot of options to put these in your story because you need lots of them. So you could have an accident that kills someone in the middle of the story, maybe like a love interest or a sidekick or a pet or something. A shocking truth revealed. Maybe the character finds out something about the antagonist or something about the plot goal that changes things. Key equipment or transportation could break down. So maybe their weapon malfunctions or their car breaks down or their horse dies and they have to keep going and come up with a new idea on how to get there. Or maybe there's a sudden change of plans that are announced. Maybe the past comes back to bite a character in some form. Maybe a character from the past comes back seeking revenge, or some information is discovered about the character from their past. New information could be revealed that changes the plot goal. Maybe they wanted to win the race, but then they find out that they've stumbled upon this treasure map and they could make a lot of money finding this treasure that's happening during this race. So maybe they want to win the race and find the treasure, or just find the treasure. You also want to add a ticking clock deadline to every story you do. You need some sort of ticking clock deadline pressure, such as a bomb about to go off, a deadline for breaking the code, or getting to an event or a meeting, or some sort of disaster that's about to strike. Some sort of ticking clock. Like with the race, there's a point where that race is going to be over, so everything has to happen before that happens if that's their goal. Also look at having your character lose the ability to walk, talk, move, or remember things. Maybe they get injured, and people love to worry about characters. So you could have them have some really bad injury and they have to keep going, which would be a twist because maybe they have to do things differently than they thought they were going to do. Maybe your protagonist finds out that all their progress towards their goal is actually an illusion and they're back to square one. So they could find out that maybe the race has been canceled or something like that, or that it's rigged and someone else already won it, so now they don't have to try and win the race anymore. Maybe there's some sort of weird freak weather event that happens, or natural disaster that changes plans. So make a list of at least 2 to 5 twist ideas for your story. And these can happen anywhere in the story, but you want a good twist in the middle possibly, which shifts your plot goals. See where you can also combine plot points with twist ideas, such as a natural disaster occurring during the climax, like an earthquake, where an accident suddenly kills someone and they still have to go through their climax. So look at ways to combine those ideas. So take a moment now to think up 2 to 5 twist ideas for your story.